Welcome everyone to this week's Stack Up boardroom meeting for 20 September 2017. Years just disappearing in front of us. I am on my cell phone right now because I just had my room picked up and moved into another room today. So all my wires are messed up, so I'm a little discombobulated right now. But I've got my computer's up and running and I've got internet, so we're good. I'm just trying to get everything fixed. Let me pull up the notes real quick. How's everybody doing out there today? We'll wait for a couple more folks to start showing up. Let's see, Drive. Sorry, pull this up right now. 1 second, please. I'm very sorry. Totally unprofessional. Stephanie, assignments, boop. There we go. Okay, starting tomorrow at noon, Stack Up is going to be involved with the One Gamer Fund fundraising event for this weekend. There are a variety. There's 8 different charities, including us. Pretty much most of the big gaming charities that you can think of are taking part in this weekend. We've got Extra Life, Child's Play, IGDA, Able Gamers. I'm trying to think of who else. A couple other that you know and love, and then us. We are all getting out there doing a little bit of fundraising over the course of the weekend. There's a game sale that's happening on Steam, which I'm going to be getting interviewed on the front page of Steam, which I didn't know that was a thing, but it's apparently they are now allowing streaming to happen on their front page. So yeah, there's just a variety of things happening over the course of this weekend. But starting tomorrow, Thursday, I will put up. We're going to need you to go ahead and make some noise for our team of streamers. I went out of my way to get a team of partnered folks to go ahead and help out, and we are utilizing the team known as Crash Fam, the Crashly twins. If you're familiar with them as streamers, they have a pretty extensive stream team. They're going to be doing some heavy lifting for us this weekend. So all the other folks have a variety of things that they are doing, like Able Gamers brought something to the table. It's kind of like a potluck for charities. And then at the end, we're all going to split the pot, so to speak, and we're all getting a nice little check for this One Gamer Fund situation. So we'll be interested to see how it goes. We seem to be doing a little bit more than some of the others that have been a part of this, as per usual. A good way to do it. So if this, so we get invited back next year. So if this thing is a huge, massive success, I wanted to make sure we're a part of this next year. So but just keep an eye out on Twitter. We'll make sure we're posting up information as to who's live and to go over and cheer them on and retweet their stuff. And just because it says One Gamer Fund does not mean it's not for Stack Up. As a matter of fact, I'd say every dollar raised this weekend probably will come back in the form of $2 or some kind of way, shape, or form. So just keep an eye out for that, and we will keep you informed. So we are 50 days left to Call to Arms, which is our big fundraiser for November. Obviously, for those of you not familiar, Call to Arms is in November is none other than Veterans Day, November 11th. And we'll be doing a variety of things. And I'm going to keep saying it as the weeks drag on. It's 50 days. That's still 7 weeks. You're going to hear it more than 7 times. But you'll hear it a lot. You'll hear it a lot of times here coming up in the next couple weeks. Black Knight, go ahead and mute, please. Right now, I am personally prepping for the October 7th board meeting. Let me help you out here. Boop. The October 7th board meeting is coming up, so we're getting everything set up and ready to go for that. That is primarily administrative in nature. It doesn't really involve anybody in here, but we're going to be bringing in some new board members. And in essence, for those of you who don't understand what a nonprofit board of directors is, it's more or less my boss. They are a group of individuals who we bring on to provide overwatch for the charity to make sure that nothing inappropriate is happening. Everybody, we're using generally accepted accounting principles, all kinds of stuff. So that's happening here in a couple weeks. So we're going to go ahead and I'm working on that right now. Also, we recently, for those of you who are Board of directors. Well, we'll talk about that here. No, it is not the advisory board. That's a whole different thing. But bring that up during the question and answer section, and I will answer that question. Don't want to forget. So for those of you who pay attention to me at all on Twitter or Twitch, I have been streaming. I forced myself to stream at night as a way to stop working. Like, I enjoyed playing video games. Obviously, I wouldn't have started this thing. So I've been streaming at night to kind of like break the work life cycle. You know, I'm trying to make sure I'm not working all the time. And ever since I was, and this is important, I'm going somewhere with this. Ever since I got my Twitter verified check mark, more and more people have been paying attention to what I'm saying. I'm actually now a Twitter influencer, so to speak. So I've been streaming Dead Cells the last couple days. I had the Dead Cells developer saw me texting about it or tweeting about it, and they reached out to us and said, "Hey, how can we help Stack Up?" It's like, oh shit, all right, that's absolutely awesome. So yeah, look for more of that here in the future. We're going to be doing more stuff. If anything, we'll probably be doing more work between the Stack Up channel and my channel, and doing stuff with developers as far as like making sure we're making noise individually, you know, about trying to get other developers to do something similar. So it's very cool getting a DM from the developer going, "Hey, we saw you liked our game. What do you know, how can we like your organization. How can we help?" It's like, yeah, right on. Not to continue talking about myself, but this is just general information for y'all to know, to kind of know how the health and well-being of the charity is coming along. I am being honored by an organization called the Sage Foundation, and I will. The hell is? Let me bring up the quote. My name is Scott. I'm writing from the Sage Foundation. We're currently adding a section to our site that celebrates the most inspiring and groundbreaking charity pioneers of our time. We'd like to feature Stephen Machuga as one of our charity pioneers, as we feel they thoroughly reflect the ideals and commitment to building a sustainable economic and entrepreneurial opportunities in our local communities. Just one of those things, like, that's pretty cool, primarily because that, again, shows the level that we are starting to reach to. Like, more and more people, more and more opportunities are starting to add up like this. So it is really neat to start seeing these things come to fruition. So just a heads up, that will be going live probably in a couple, like I'd say couple weeks or so. And then we can make a little noise about that. And just by extension, our organization will benefit from having this happen. Speaking of accolades, I'm going to try not to break my arm patting ourselves on the back here, but we also, if you do not see, and I think Stephanie will talk a little bit more about this in her section, this week we were also rated among the top great nonprofits by charity watchdog Great Nonprofits. Bottom line, what that is we had a bunch of people here, a bunch of our Stack volunteers, go ahead and write very convincing and compelling references about our charity, and it got their attention, and they said, all right, this guy is definitely, this organization is obviously has a loyal following, and they are doing things right over here, and we appreciate what they're doing. So we still have a ways to go to get to the top of the list. I don't know how that works. Steph, you could probably talk a little bit more about it. But definitely another one of those things that, sure, this is actually a popularity contest, but we've got a population we can lean on to kind of tip the scales in our favor, and that just looks better for us. There is actually a monetary number. There's a monetary something attached to this as well. So probably not a terrible idea for us to get after it. So that's all I have right now. I've got more stuff we're working on, but of course, until it's real, it's not worth talking about. And we got a lot of plates spinning, but what's going to happen is all of them are going to break, and we'll have 3 left, and then we can talk about it. So, but yeah. And happy birthday to Sloth. Hey, congratulations. Saw you just hit your birthday. So, all right, Cuddles, go ahead and take it.
All right. So like Bossman said, it is 51 days, 3 hours, 49 minutes, and 9 seconds until November 11th and Call to Arms. Not that I'm counting. So same mask I have every week. If anybody has any streamers that they're involved with, you're a sub for some period of time. You hang out in their chat, you know them personally. They're on your stream team. You're a streamer. I would love to talk to you. My last and coming weeks are all about reaching out to streamers. Period. That's all I'm doing. The stream team is doing wonderful. And I got to thank those guys to kind of, we're still having our meetings every week, and the channel is doing well. We're at 80 sub points right now. Numbers are going up. Look forward to the first of next month getting a full rundown on all those numbers. But suffice it to say, the graph is going up, and yeah, things are going really well, and they're running on autopilot. Although I do have this Thursday, I have open office hours from 6 to 7 Eastern in the voice channel right above this. So if anybody wants to has any questions about streaming with Stack Up, wants somebody that they want me to talk to, that's a great way to just easily put them in touch with me. I think I have about 10 or 15 people confirmed, which will mean 4 or 5 will show up. But that's what's been going on with me. I'm very proud to announce little Siha, who is a 2-time U.S. Let's Dance champion, Twitch partnered streamer, will be joining us for Call to Arms, as well as we just got news that I see you there. We just got news that the wonderful and amazing Resurrection Fern will be performing for us at TwitchCon. There's a tweet about that, Sketch, if you have it handy. I evidently clicked out of that window. I had it up and ready. That I will, for Dad, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays right here. All right, the last thing that I have for this week to talk about is the Shanghai Scouts. This is a program that Steve set up last May. We did a really cool for folks that contributed to it. They got a really nice Stack Up shirt that's all like soft and cuddly. I'm actually wearing mine right now. But this will be for folks to go out and recruit streamers. We'll track it. If you have any streamers that you're responsible for, we track that money. And I'm talking out of school here, but even if I have to do it myself, we'll have something to reward those that participate and get some folks going. If you would like information on that, please either DM myself or hit up Steve for an invite to that Discord. We have our own separate Discord. We have a battle plan. We have spreadsheets. So I would love, if anybody really wants to get involved in recruitment in the days leading up to Call to Arms, this is your opportunity. We are activating and calling our scouts up to active duty, as it were. I believe that's it. I think that's all I got. I'll kick this on over to Sketch.
Hey, what's up out there, everybody? A couple of show and tell things here. First of all, for all those that are into Dauntless, we just put up our interview with the Dauntless devs from PAX West. So if you get a chance, step on over there to YouTube, check out the video, make sure to give those thumbs up, and once again, share it, do all that good stuff. But there's some really good intel on Dauntless there, what the game is, what the game is trying to be, where they're taking it, all that stuff. So if you guys are into that, a little bit behind the scenes and what goes into your games, make sure you check that out there over on YouTube. On Twitter, we just got done, well, it's still active. It'll be active through this evening. Today is the last day to enter our TwitchCon giveaway. If you are a veteran and are interested in trying to go to TwitchCon, make sure you follow the StackUp.org account and reply to that particular tweet there why you would want to go to TwitchCon. The staff will be getting together, going through all these, putting them into a hat, figuring out who's winning tomorrow. So make sure today is the last day to get your chance to win. We're giving away 2 3-day passes to TwitchCon. So make sure you're over there if you're interested, and you're a veteran. You're over there, and you're taking advantage of that. Make sure you follow the StackUp.org account and reply to that tweet why you want to go to TwitchCon. Also, for those of you that may not be able to make it every week, you might miss a boardroom meeting, things like that. I do want to point out the boardroom meeting does go up on YouTube. Hello. Mute your mic, please. Thank you. The Red Shirt Report, or the boardroom meeting, as well as our podcast that goes on after this, the Red Shirt Report, both go up on YouTube. One goes up, the boardroom meeting goes up on Thursday, and the Red Shirt Report goes up on Friday, right after they air. So if you guys are missing those, make sure you're keeping an eye on our YouTube channel, as well as our website, our social media channels, and you'll be able to, catch up with those if you're not able to catch them live, or if you're not able to participate in the boardroom meeting. Make sure you're going over there, and we have them there for you, so you never miss out on what we're talking about. And then I have one extra thing I want to add in, talking a little bit about what Steve was talking about with the Twitter verification. As he pointed out, he just tweeted something about, his gameplay and has a game dev interested in helping us. Some things you guys may not all be aware of, but social media stats, things like that, really are a powerful stat that a game developer or a potential partner is going to look at as far as working with us. If they see that we have a large influence through our own channels, they're much more likely to want to get involved because they know we can make some noise. I just want to point that out because it's something that, slips a lot of people's minds, but it really is important. We have a lot of people here in this channel, enough that, if everybody were to go out and retweet one of our tweets, you're starting to hit viral type numbers there. So it's not retweeting every single one, but it is making that conscious effort to every now and again head on over to the StackUp.org Twitter or our Facebook page and like and share and do that retweet thing. Make a comment on a particular piece of content that you want to engage with, and let people know that we can make noise out there. Even when we don't have anything big going on, you guys doing that, it boosts our numbers, it gives us something to show, and it really helps us down the road. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing your social media stuff. Throw some StackUp love our way. And with that, I'll throw it over to Dave.
Hey everybody, I actually don't have a lot to cover today. Most of my gaming life has been consumed with Destiny 2, so is a lot of our Red Shirt Raiders. But for what it's worth, most of you guys, if you're playing Destiny, at least on Xbox One side, you're probably aware of most of the things that I would mention. But I just want to throw out again, for those of you who may not heard it, and for those of you who are either just thinking about getting into Destiny 2 or we'll be getting into it in the future, game roster is going to be our kind of end all be all for raid planning. And I want that to extend over into planning other activities as well. Ultimately, I want to see kind of game roster used as, the tool to organize our players for all manner of content in Destiny for building fire teams. So if I urge you all to go set up a game roster account anyways and join the StackUp clan, because we are using it for every other game as well. But it's going to be something that now that Destiny 2 is here, and that's kind of that's the squeaky wheel that needs the grease right now. But game roster is going to become more and more important in the way that we organize game nights. So if you're here and you like getting together with other red shirts and playing games, make sure you've got a game roster account. It's going to be more and more important as we move forward. Scatch actually reminded me that Dauntless, with all the updates they've been doing, they actually launched closed beta today. And to my surprise, they don't appear to have wiped my progression, which was something that I thought they were going to do moving from Founders Alpha. So that was a lot of the reason why I haven't been playing much and why I haven't been pushing Dauntless as hard, because I was kind of expecting everybody's progress to get wiped. But regardless of whether or not they had done that, we're at a place now where we're going to, you should be able to keep your progress through into the final release of the game. So expect to start hearing more about Dauntless again. But my apologies, Destiny 2 just kind of, that's my gaming life right now. I still, want to see you guys out there getting it. Salute to all you guys out there still playing PUBG, still playing all these other games, which I actually don't really have a good plan for everybody for game night tonight. I know PUBG is kind of an easy go-to. I urge you guys to get out there, get into Discord chat, and get something going. Yeah, Fortnite has their Battle Royale update now, so that's something that I think I'm going to try and set some time aside this weekend to get into. Only solos? Okay. Either way, I urge you guys to get over there and get into something tonight together as a team. I'll be running the raid with a 6A silver. You mind muting your mic, please?
Oh, thank you, dude.
Yep. So yeah, go ahead, go play games, have fun, do red shirt things, and I promise you guys I won't be MIA doing Destiny stuff forever. It's just it's starting to wind down, but it's still a crucial time. I am going to be looking for more game night leads. If you're a veteran and you're actively playing games on this, through Discord with our community, I need more of you taking leadership positions to create game roster events and to take people out on Wednesday nights after the meeting and lead game nights. So if you're a veteran and you're interested in doing that, please, please, please get a hold of me and we'll make sure we get you plugged into that. Stephanie, are you here?
I have arrived.
Just in time. It's all yours.
I know. I missed the whole thing. Okay, my turn. Yay. I'll be brief. I only have a few things to report. As Stephen mentioned earlier, I'm hoping, so I don't sound like an idiot, 50 days left to call to arms. Stack leaders, I know there's quite a few of you here. If you have not yet signed up to let us know what it is that you're doing for Veterans Day weekend, please take a minute, fill out this form, and let us know what's going on, so that we can account for you guys for whether you're doing a stream for us or you are hosting an event locally, whatever it is that you're doing. Volunteering with a local veteran organization would be a really good thing to do on Veterans Day. Whatever it is that your plan is, please let us know as soon as possible. TwitchCon is coming. God, I believe it is September already, the end of September. We are going to have a booth. We are looking for volunteers. If you are interested, please fill out this form and let us know what your availability is so that we can get you on the roster for the weekend. And then the last little bit of thing that I have is that there is a stack event this weekend in Queens at the Farmers Market at Cunningham Park on the if you are in the area and are interested in going to that, please reach out to them and let them know. Other than that, that's all I have. And the website is now fixed because I kind of get a little bit earlier. But it works now. Back to you, boss. Steven?
Test.
Oh, hello. Jeez.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy crap.
My ears.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. As I said, I'm fixing the audio here. So you're saying you can hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Can't hear anything else, but
Sorry. I know. How's it a little better?
I turned you down significantly, so yes.
It's much better, yes.
All right, I'm just literally cranking the thing down. Again, I'm telling you, I was literally setting up my my setup as the meeting was starting. So, okay.
It's good. You're good.
Fun. Okay, let's see. Well, this is the part of the conversation where we go ahead and everybody unmutes their mics. If they have questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything they got going on in their area, let us know about it. We can talk. This is where we all sit and talk about, what everybody's working on. Oh, there was the question. Shit, there was a question earlier by.
I remember Clue asked it. I don't remember.
Directors and advisory board.
Directors.
Yeah, the board of directors and the advisory board are two entirely different things. The board of directors are the actual bosses, my bosses. It's individuals that we've reached out to in the community that have various nonprofit experience, and their job is to provide oversight for charities. I don't own the charity. I run the charity at their will and beck and call, so to speak. Now, I'm the one doing most of the strategic planning, and I'm the one doing most of the work. But they are the ones that are providing strategic oversight, making sure that we're staying on mission, making sure we're not out buying yachts with all that money that we get, making sure, we're doing generally, accepted accounting principles, things like that. The advisory board is a fancy made-up term that we have to show people, here are the big names that we have associated with our organization that help out on like a quarterly basis. Now, not exactly true. We have yet to do anything with Dean Hall, primarily because he's trying to literally conquer the South Pole right now, and he's busy training for that. But the rest of them, we're planning on doing stuff like, again, Cliff Blazinski, finally they've wrapped up on Lawbreakers, so they're going to be doing some stuff with us here in the near future. And then, of course, Palmer Luckey has been integral to the survival and continued survival of this organization. So he is regularly doing stuff for us, whether making donations or providing support, whether it's linking us up with influential individuals in the Silicon Valley area. Lucky Palmer. No. But yeah, so that's the story there. They have no power. They just have clout, and they have said that we want to work, that they like what we do. They want to work with us, and for the most part have worked with us. So, but yeah, no, we can't claim this. That would be something else though. Okay. Other questions, comments, concerns. If you don't want to unmute your mic, go, that's fine as well. What mic do you, oh, that's for Sketch. Never mind. I was going to say, I'm like, I guess I got my mic in line. And somebody said my audio is pristine. Oh, he's talking to Sketch. I had to list the names, sound, color, anybody else have anything? This is the time to unmute your mics and talk to us. Anybody? It's a short meeting
Crickets,
tonight.
come on, Pete.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, hey, nothing wrong with that. If nobody has anything, then nobody has anything.
I was going to say it's been a while since I've been here, but it's good to be back. I've had to take care of work stuff. But it's Boxcar, by the way.
Roger that. Welcome back, Boxcar. How you doing? How's everything going?
Same stuff, different day. Still writing, still working at Wally World. Other than that, pretty chill.
Okay, well, welcome back. Certainly appreciate it. Okay, who else has anything? Anybody? That's all we're looking for. Just people to interact with, people that have things they want to talk about. Aaron, I see you up there. What's up?
Yeah, it was more just like a comment. I
Sure.
wanted to just point out that if everybody could keep in their thoughts for, Nightmare Actual out there.
Oh, no kidding. Yes, good call.
Crap,
By
I
that.
forgot about him.
Nice catch. Yeah, Nightmare is he's our Puerto Rican rep, and oh, by the way, Puerto Rico just got blasted, so we don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully he's okay. They literally were saying, you need to evacuate the island or you will die. That is what the officials of Puerto Rico were saying to their people. So no word from Actual yet. Hopefully he's okay. I expect to see him streaming later on tonight if I had to guess, but hopefully he's all right. So yes, very good call. Good call, Aaron. Very nice catch. Houston Girl, what do you got? Okay, Houston Girl ain't got nothing. Primus Palace, welcome. That's a very new name. Go ahead and what can we do for you?
No, I'm just happy to be here. I wanted to thanks for the invite, and looking forward to joining the stream team here.
Oh, outstanding! You're one of our new streamers, huh? All right, welcome.
Yep, just wanted to say that for the Colorado people, there's a meetup, Twitch meetup this weekend, Saturday. I'll throw the link in the chat here. So people are interested, they can RSVP.
Very nice. Steph, did you know about this guy for Colorado?
Dude, I've been talking to him for the past week.
All right. I don't even know why I ask anymore.
I don't know why you ask either. I really don't.
For those of you who don't know, Steph is not only our volunteer, but she's also our admin for most things. And what ends up happening is I get notified when we get a request in the inbox saying, hey, there's a new person. He's interested. Here's the information. And it's an auto-filled form. And I always let it sit for a day or two. And then I reach out to Betty Page, a.k.a. Steph, and I go, did you get this one? And of course she writes back, yeah, I've been talking to him for 6 weeks. It's like, of course you were. Of course you were.
It's a thing.
So no, well, there is some reason to my paranoia because
I
for
know
a
there-
long time there, people were filling out forms and somebody was saying they were taking care of it and they weren't. So we were getting
Yes.
very upset volunteers who were like, I've been writing forms in for weeks and I haven't heard anything. And we were like, bullshit, we've been getting the forms. Why haven't they? Oh, so yes, so it is now just general paranoia, but she is really good about that stuff. So
Thank
well,
you.
welcome, Primus. What do you tell us a little bit about yourself? You're from Colorado. You're what do you do? What's your game of choice? Let me guess, PUBG. What else you got?
Not PUBG, but
Oh shit!
yeah. Let's see. I was a Marine 2000, 2004
Hoorah.
infantry.
Hoorah! 0311, you made it.
No, 31 machine gunner. But yeah, so I did that for a couple of years. Did the last 12 years as a law enforcement officer here in Colorado.
Oh shit!
Just technically retired, so to speak. Trying to move out to Oregon, so get a job out there.
Shadow's not our only law enforcement officer anymore.
Been streaming for a little while. Only about 7,500 followers, so it's still pretty small. But
7,500 followers is small. That's not bad. Not bad. You're not one of those guys that has his camera rolling while he's out on patrol, are you?
No. Like I said, retired, so I'm not on the street anymore.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But I'm planning to be, hopefully soon. And yeah, happy to be here. It's good stuff. I like what you guys are doing.
Well, welcome aboard. Certainly appreciate it, and certainly, always nice to have somebody who speaks our language. So,
yep.
Boxcar have counts on fingers. Nope. All right. Well, welcome aboard. Anybody else? I saw a couple. Where'd she go? Houston girl. We lost Houston girl. Okay, she ran off. Anyway, anybody else have anything for the good of the order? Go ahead and unmute your mics, or if not, we will get to our raid for tonight. We'll call it a night. If I can find our raid tracker.
I am going to unmute and ask you all if anybody is looking to lead the charge into a game this evening in Red Shirt Raiders Discord, be it PUBG, Fortnite, whatever you kids are into these days.
I would just love to find somebody to play the Division with, honestly.
Whew,
That's going to be a tall order, brother.
Yeah, you might as well be asking.
Oh, I know. I just figured I'd
I'm
ask.
sure there's a
usually-
very dedicated subreddit of like 12 people somewhere.
No.
Yeah, that's usually the games we're talking about are the games that everybody in the group's playing right now. It's like PUBG. Fortnite's got a pretty big population. We're trying to push Dauntless. But
Well, that's the thing. I got a friend that plays.
there you go. All right. I mean,
it's on PC, by the way.
well, the best way to do that is if you're seriously interested in doing that, you could lead a crew. Like you could be like, I am the lead. Granted, you probably will be you playing by yourself, but the best way to start something is just do it and continue to do it. That's kind of how we got started.
That's fair enough.
So if you want to run a game, best way to do it is run a game and keep running a game, and eventually people will start showing up. So
All right, I'll take that. Always forward.
hopefully, that's the idea anyway. Speaking of Dave, actually, I would recommend, since the 26th they're going into squads for Fortnite, I would say this time next week would be a real good time to get everybody into Fortnite.
I agree.
So just a heads up. Tampa Stag will hopefully be firing up to speed soon, and I completely understand. No problem, TK. Have not had much chance to space cyber inspection, rank selection, so we don't. Okay, that's fine, TK. Again, it's as long. Here's the deal. I would rather have a stack lead tell us that than just keep giving us the thumbs up, like, yeah, we got this, and then not do anything. And I have tasked Betty, I keep calling her Betty, Steph, to
Just
start.
call me Betty already, will you?
To start leaning on some of the stack leads, because right now we have our annual report getting put out, and there's like 50 stacks, and then when we ask the stacks to do something, or we were trying to give out tickets to a movie in June, and we got such a lackluster response from the stacks. It was like, we're giving you like $150 in movie tickets and we can't give them away. It's like, okay, we need to relook our entire how we're doing this, because there are a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'm a stack lead, and they're not doing anything, or they're not building out a community, and we need to work on that. So that's definitely. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you say that, yet me and the rest of the Boston stack went up to go see Spider-Man. So
Well, yeah. We definitely, we had people go out. It was definitely, for having 50 plus stacks out there, that should have been like and they're gone. It should have been a Twitch Prime badge first day situation where it's like, oh, we have, first 5 stacks to respond, get 15 movie tickets. Oh, they're gone already. And it was like, man, nobody wants these things. It's to any movie you want to go to. Really? Nobody? All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure it out. So we're going to start looking a little harder. We're starting to think about turning stack leadership and stack leads into giving like a Twitch partnership kind of situation where you can work on it on your own, but we're not going to give you that button on the map until you earn it and have people actually, and in return, we would, respond in kind. And there are definitely a few of our strong point stacks out there, our New York one, New Jersey, I'm trying to think of a couple other. Boston's really solid. I'm going to get into trouble because people are going to be like, I'm a good solid lead. Stephanie could do that better, but just the fact that I know of these stacks because they're constantly doing things and they're constantly engaged. They're constantly putting out, like if I didn't say your name in there, that's because I don't hear about you guys at all. Or Stephanie isn't praising or making a lot of noise about you. It's not to say you're not doing things. It's just a matter of, we need guys out there that are aggressively, getting after it for our community. So we're probably going to be refocusing on how we do that for the future to make it a little bit more of an uphill climb as opposed to just giving it to everybody. So I'd rather have 10 really good stacks worldwide than this 50 ghost crew that we have right now, where it's like, yeah, we got 50 stacks, but nobody's really doing 40 of them. Don't really respond to emails and we can't really get a hold of anybody. And so yeah, rambling. Okay, Nari, I want to say thanks to everyone who's done. I'm part of True Gaming. Oh, welcome. Thank you. We did a charity event. Folks, I met with them past this. Amazing meet. I want to thank you, everyone. Well, thank you, Nari. I appreciate it. I'm talking in a sec. Okay, we'll feel better. Certainly appreciate it. Decided taking my BCT battalion motto to heart, always forward. Yep, there you go. St. Louis.
Raid. Oh, go ahead, Steve. I thought you were done.
No, Houston girl did come back. Houston, your mic working?
Not so much, maybe.
Not so much. Now it's pulsing. She's firing off a pulse. Beep, beep, beep. Just type it in, Houston. Comms is key with volunteers. It's a rave.
Hey Zach, do we have
okay.
any milk?
We got skim milk.
All right. What did you have, Dave?
What's wrong with skim
After
milk?
the meeting, so once we're done with the raid and we break out of this server, if you are interested in playing PUBG this evening, Yusarian Capnios156 up here in chat. He is going to be running point tonight on a PUBG game night. So if you're interested in playing that today, after the meeting is done, go ahead and link up with him. He'll be in the PUBG voice channel over in Red Shirt Raiders. Don't leave him by himself.
I might swing over. I'm still working on getting this setup reset up. It's not pretty right now, but I have not played PUBG all week, so I could use a little chicken dinner. Looking for Carrie. What's that? I have it. You see what I've been doing. Okay, Houston girl, you want to type out what you had? You want to say something? No. Oh, okay. Flashing with no voice.
She said she wanted to give feedback on the LAN event they had at Quabs.
Right.
Oh, so all kinds of stuff. Not a quick type up the thing there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll appreciate it. I guess you'll have to wait till next week if your mic isn't working, but hold on. Let me unmute Black Knight, by the way. Black Knight, I've unmuted you on server, so you're available. Your mic is available again. Anybody else have anything? Unmute your mic. Scat, you unmuted. What's up? No problem. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get in a raid then. Let's see. Drinking Bros, we hit up. Badger, we hit up. ESP for him would not be a bad choice. I'm trying to find people who, smaller squads, smaller streamers who would appreciate where we're coming from. And she was, ESP for him is a smaller Warframe streamer, and she helped us out this year for the Warframe event in May. So I'm going to fire this off to you guys. Boop. I think everybody here understands how our Twitch raid goes. She's only got 27 people watching right now, so nice. We will make a dent in her population for quite some time. Objective is 8:40. We're going to hit her at 8:42. Wait until you see me say something. Bottom line, we're going to have red shirt raid. We'll get that started. You're going to see me type in red shirt raid and use the emotes. If you're subscribed to our Stack Up channel, you have all of our emotes. Go ahead and use them. If not, just type in red shirt raid repeatedly. The objective is to get her attention. Eventually, she'll say, "Hey, awesome Stack Up. You guys are cool. Stack Up's a military charity, yada, yada, yada." Follow, make all kinds of noise, and then we just punch out. So it's just a nice little thing we do at the end of our meetings every week, and people appreciate it. And it gets our name out there. People remember us. They remember the good work they've done for us, and then when we ask them again if they can help, increases that percentage chance of them helping out next time. So thank you again for everybody for coming out. We'll be doing this again next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Red shirt, red. Boop. She will remember me. Who are you, Bray Howard? No. All right, get ready. We're about ready to rock and roll here. That is a 50% increase in people watching. Nice job. Good start. Oh, that's loud.
Hey, and if I may, just
go.
real quick, as
All
we
right.
do these raids, I know you guys, we make a lot of noise. We do an awesome job with it. If you're not going to stick around, rather than closing the browser window, just mute them and leave that up if you can. It'll help, and it'll help them, and it helps our raid kind of linger for a little bit longer.
Yes, of course. I mean, the idea there is you spike them and then you leave it up for a while. That would be a nice chance. Okay, it is 8:42. I'm going to count back from 5, and then we're going to launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get her. All right, come on now. Really? Hello. There's one there. Come on, get
There was
after
a
it.
delay. Everybody was waiting for your stuff to show. It didn't show up
So-
for like 5 seconds
I
after
wonder-
you had to go. Nobody wants to get yelled at for beating you to it.
I was going to say, I'm like, hello. But all right, everybody. Thank you all very much. Certainly appreciate it. Y'all have a good night out there.